Hi again guys, join us for another snapper feeding. We're back at Myrtle's tank, feeding them some nice prawns today. We feed our snappers 5 days a week here, depending on size. Hatchlings obviously get fed every day. Myrtle here is about 5 years old. She came into us in the rescue. She was found wandering around in Kent. She loves her food, bless her. All of our snappers normally live outside, but we're preparing to move premises soon, and it's a big job, so all the snappers are back in their smaller tubs and tanks whilst we get the new ponds filled up. At the moment she's in a 600 litre tank. It's about 4 foot long, 2.5 foot wide and 3 foot tall. She's got over the head filtration. I'll try and show you now. So the water just comes up through the pump, goes through the filter floss, through the ceramic and the bioballs underneath, and then back out the other side. Let's give her another handful to finish her off for the day. So yeah, that's Myrtle. Let's move on to River. Right, here we are at River's tank. Now for those of you who don't know, River came in with a soft plastron. He had no UVB, he was cohabbed with other turtles and another snapper, as well as 10 or so big bichas in only a 3 foot tank. No heat or UVB. But now he's got 12% UVB. Heat bulb, UVA heat bulb, nice and clean water. Here he comes. If you can see him down there, look. Let's see if we can get him to snap. Come on, buddy. There he is. Our friendly little chap. Bless him. Doesn't know what he's doing with himself. It's not the usual way we feed him. We normally tongue feed him. This is why he's up here begging like this. He thinks he knows what he's getting. But you don't, do you, silly boy? All your food's in the water. Showing yourself up into it. Oh yeah, this is River's hospital tank. As of all the snappers, he'll be going back outside once we move. Here he is, bless him. Let's move on to Crunch. This is Crunch's tank. He's in a 3x2x2 pond tub. Let's get this camera to sit straight. This is Crunch. He came from a pet shop run by a Chinese man. He was kept in absolutely filthy water. When we first saw him, we pulled him out and he had shell problems. The shopkeeper wasn't willing to budge off of his £60 price, so we left. And about 3 weeks later we came back and he was still there in the same shitty water. So we just said to him, like, we're taking him, like, you haven't sold him, yeah, he's going to die soon, he has shell problems, some minor shell rot, which you can see is getting much better. Kind of just looks like general shedding now, but it was definitely much worse. Crunch is an animal for his food, as you can see, straight on it, no questions asked here. All of our snappers have a sand substrate, helps aid shedding. They all have slate tiles in the bottom of their ponds to keep their nails down. Whilst they're inside, all of our snappers have UVB and UVA heat bulbs, especially the commons, as they love to bask. I'll even show you our alligator snapper setup, because he likes to bask too. Crunch is coming up to nearly a year and a half old. Definitely stunted in those first few years, bless him. But definitely a ferocious eater, that's for sure. Let's move on to Aquarius. This is Aquarius's tub. Aquarius is a Chinese soft shell, slightly stunted. He's literally kept in a tiny little tub, no bigger than twice his size. He was fed prawns his whole life, which is luckily because that's what we've got for today. Come on, buddy. He's really friendly, very food orientated. He had fish yesterday, which is why this little film's on his water. Come on then, buddy. There he goes. Look at him. He's gorgeous, mate. What a gorgeous man. So he was being kept by an elderly couple. I had him for 11 years. Good man. Let's try and find you a big one. Alright. Come on. Woo! Nearly. Come on, buddy, they're all in the water. I know you like showing off, but yeah, mum. Eat your dinner and then we'll get you a water change and fill you back up. He likes to let his food get buried and then dig it back up later on. Makes a right mess, bless him. Let's go and see Rocky. Hey, so we finally made it to Rocky today. This is Rocky's 3-foot setup in his water at the minute. But like I said, it is water change day today, guys. Rocky's one for pooping in his water. Come on, buddy, down there. Down there, look. Down there. There he goes. He loves his prawns, bless him. So every week on water change day I come along with a razor blade. I'll scrape all the hard water marks because we have really hard water here. It gets expensive using RO. At the new premises we'll have a RODI machine. Okay, buddy. This is no, I just want to get all the new food that's coming in. Don't want to eat what's already in there. Rocky is a painted turtle. Painted wood turtle, should I say. Not to be confused with the red-bellied cuter and that. Lots of people do. There he goes, munching his prawns. Give you a few more. Oh, dunked him on the head. He'll eat all of these up. Rocky only gets fed fish or prawns once a week just to keep the protein low. Otherwise they have shell problems. So he's on veggies, insects, other things like that. Lots of weeds as well. We grow all our own weeds for the animals. There we go, bless him. Wolfing him down today. Let's go and see Tikka, shall we? So guys, lots of you know Tikka is the OG of the rescue. He's been here about 14 years. This is his community tank. We've got gold barbs, we've got clown loach, we've got Odessa barbs, we've got platties that people keep dropping off. What else? We've got glow light tetras, harlequin rasporas. What else can we see? I always forget the name of these ones. I think they're called Sharpei Tetra. This guy here. The orange one, not the golden barb. So yeah, that's our fish tank. The water bottle that's inside is just one that was frozen yesterday. We had it in overnight to keep the temperatures down. It's very hot here at the minute. So let's feed Tikka. Tikka is a Reeves turtle. As I said, he's about 14 years old now. Come on, buddy. Normally he takes note of the fish eating and then goes straight to where they are, but he's obviously too interested in the camera today. But Tikka is a #1 beggar. He will beg for food all day long. Oh, you're missing out, mate. All the fish are eating and you're not. Oh, come down. Come. What a muppet, eh? Looks like he's going to miss all his shrimp. At least the fish have had a good meal though, eh? Never mind, ATs, we'll try next time.